to chat with Tessa, guys. So on Friday, on Financial Chats _Tessa, well, it was from Thursday to Friday, I had put out a question to say, ask and I'll answer. Some of you really put in your questions and you asked really great questions that I'm definitely going to take time to answer. But I think that one thing that people are really quite curious about is, Tessa, how much is your EasyEquities portfolio worth? You know, I thought, oh, do I really want to tell everybody that? I was also asked about my net worth. So between talking about my net worth and revealing what my EasyEquities portfolio is worth, let me just tell you what my EasyEquities portfolio is worth. Guys, I'm not that rich. I don't have that much money. Yes, like, you know, we look like money sometimes, but no, I mean, I'm not that rich. Anyway, this is not alcohol, it's apple cider. So, I started investing on EasyEquities in 2020. Yeah, 2020, under lockdown, COVID hit, you want to educate yourself about something. So I used that time to educate myself about investing in the JSE. And the stockbroker that I found was EasyEquities. So my starting point was the JSE website. And through the JSE website, I found EasyEquities. And I was like, okay, they've got an app. Okay, I can control this myself. I can buy and sell whenever I want to. I can essentially DIY investing. So I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's get into this. So in March, I deposited money and I was like, okay, I can have a TFSA with EasyEquities because I had already withdrawn money from my TFSA from Old Mutual. I was with Old Mutual, I withdrew the money, I used it for other things, and I'm like, let me start again. So I started my TFSA with EasyEquities. I deposited the 36,000 and then slowly but surely started buying ETFs. I was also quite clueless about which ETFs to buy and how this works, but EasyEquities has great resources that can help you. Now, on the EE account, right? So on EasyEquities, you get your EE account, your TFSA, Easy Properties, your 2 demo accounts, your US dollar account, and your Australian dollar account. So mine, so far, I've invested in the ZAR account, which is the Rand account, which invests in the JSE. Wow, I didn't turn my phone on silent. All right, because we're gonna be using my phone. So on the EE account, Tessa has, okay, wait, let's log on. Let's log on to the app. Okay, on my EE account, this did not happen overnight. Okay, guys, like, understand that this did not. Okay, Face ID, logging onto my EE account. 59,549 rands and 48 cents. That was the profit that I'd made. And the amount that I had invested, which once again, guys, like, don't put pressure on yourself. Invest what you can. Some people earn more than others. Some people have more responsibilities than others. Some people, you know, just invest what you can, okay? So in a space of a year, I had put in a total of, okay, I can't say this is the total because we need to subtract the profit from the total to see how much I'd put in. But the total value was 237,702 rand and 73 cents. I didn't pull a Jacob on y'all. So my portfolio is not worth the same amount anymore because of the lows that have happened, lows that happened in crypto, lows that happened in some of the ETFs in my TFSA with some companies as well. And that's normal. That's the nature of investing. So it'll come up again. It's all right. So right now, the profit has gone down to like 45,285 rands and 3 cents. Total portfolio value 249,790 rands and 10 cents. So that's okay. It will come back up again. I'll be patient. It's fine. I'll keep investing in what I believe in. I'll keep listening to financial news and doing my research. adding extra money to the things that I'm already invested in, or investing in new things. And you guys know that I'm gonna share this with you. I'll let you know, okay? Because I also want you to have that information available to you. This didn't happen overnight. Gradually, every single month, I was putting money into my EasyEquities account. If I felt like I have X amount to put in and I want to buy some shares, I put in that amount. I didn't have like a set goal that I'm gonna be putting in 2,000 rands per month and buying shares. No, I just knew that I didn't want my money sitting at the bank. Okay, I knew that yes, I've got my emergency fund, which is for those things that come up that need money and you cannot now go and disinvest and sell your shares because there's an emergency. You already have that money saved up. It's already in your bank account. You don't have to be selling your shares and all of that. So my emergency fund, got it, money was there. But now it's like, okay, all this other money that I have from my salary, what do I do with it? I was like, I'm gonna invest with it. So sometimes I was putting in huge lump sums of money. Sometimes I was just putting in a little bit of money. But last year I was putting money in almost monthly. This year my financial situation has kind of changed, so I'm not doing it as often. It's just every now and then when I can. So in my EE account, these are the shares that I've invested in. Okay, the shares that I've invested in, and I'm not in any way, guys, I'm not in any way saying go and invest in these shares. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this is what I invested in, and at the time that I bought it, between then and now, this is how it has worked for me. And also, as much as I've made money, I've also, I wouldn't say lost money because I didn't lose money, but rather the amount dropped. So maybe I made money that was hiso up here, right? And then over time it dropped, but it's never really gone below what I invested with most of them. With some of them it has. So let's have a look, right? So my EE account has the One Invest gold ETF. There was a time when it was going really well. Now it's sitting at a negative, meaning I've lost like 234 rands of my own money that I invested. But it's only a loss if I sell. So if I click right now, as I'm clicking, and I click on sell, if I click on sell, that means that I am going to work at a loss. So it's the cost for selling, your admin fees and all other fees involved, right, when you're selling, plus that loss. So I don't want to sell, I'm gonna wait. So maybe one of these days, this particular ETF will perform well again, and I can decide, okay, do I still want to be invested in this, or do I want to just cut it out of my portfolio because of the drama it's brought? It's not really drama, it's just 200 and something rands of a loss. So it's okay, there's been worse, you're gonna see worse. One Invest Rhodium ETF, that one, guys, that ETF, it rose, ne? There was a time it was sitting at like over 100 and something percent growth. I'll attach the screenshot. 1% growth, which is fine. I'm still gonna stay invested in it. I've seen its potential. So that means that, okay, it has those high peak seasons that do come around. And if I ever wanted to sell this ETF, guess when would I sell? I would sell during that time, not now. Then I'll wait. I don't know what were the forces in the market that was making the ETF perform so well, but those forces, hopefully they come back. And then once again, I'll decide, okay, during this peak season, do I want to sell this and get out of it, or do I want to just stay here? So, and it's an expensive one. This One Invest Rhodium ETF is quite expensive. Like right now, it's 2,830 per share. That's a lot of money for one share, right? That's a lot. But when I bought it, it wasn't that expensive. It was like 1,000 something, almost 2,000. Right. I've also got the ABSA Absa shares, they've been doing well, and they've been doing well like gradually. I like how it's been moving. It's been moving really gradually. Not so long ago, I was sitting on 50% growth. Now it's 77% growth. So it's really been, I'm happy with the Absa one. African Rainbow Capital Investments, I've made a video where I've spoken about this particular company, and you can watch that later, but I'm staying invested. They also do an up and down, you know, this particular investment does some up and downs, but most of the time it sits at this 40% growth for me, right? If you invest at a different time when it was a different price on the stock market, the growth for me and for you will be different, okay? So when you go and invest, don't expect that our percentage will be the same. Yours might even be better. Maybe you will buy it when the share price is really, really low, lower than what I bought it for. And then when it shoots up, your profits exceed mine, right? That's how this works. I hope you guys get that. Right. And then I've got African Rainbow Minerals. It was doing well when I got into it, and then it went down. Once again, I won't sell now. Why? Because I'm gonna work at a loss. So I'm gonna stay here. I don't know about this one. I was just influenced by my friend. People also influenced me to buy certain shares. And then the Cloud Atlas Big 50, this one, I'm definitely waiting for it to like sit at a positive. Even if it's like on 1% growth, I'm out of it. I don't want it anymore in my portfolio. It's been over a year and it's done nothing miraculous. I don't want it anymore. Aspen, a lot of people know Aspen. Capitec, you know, Capitec is growing. Capitec share price, that's really, really doing well. And also for me, it's been like growing quite well. It was expensive when I bought it. I didn't buy it at like the low share price that it was at years ago. I still paid quite a bit for it, but it still made me some money, right? So also what's nice with EasyEquities is that you can buy a fraction of a share. So if the share price of a company is like $1,000 and you don't have $1,000, what you can do is that you can buy it for whatever you've got. So if you've only got $20, you will only have a fraction of what $20 is of that one share, and it can still grow. So don't be discouraged by those companies that are like 2,000 a share or 1,000 a share. You can still afford that. Right, we've got Discam. Discam wasn't doing well not so long ago, and now it's back up again, so I'm glad. Crypto. EC10, I love the EC10. I have said that I'll speak about crypto on my channel, but essentially the EC10 token is like you being invested in the top 10 cryptocurrencies that are out there, because there are so many. The top 10 cryptocurrencies out there all bundled in one, almost like how ETFs work, but this is like the ETF of crypto, right? So less risk. If you invested in Bitcoin, the only thing that affects your portfolio when it comes to crypto is Bitcoin. But with EC10, what affects your portfolio is going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, the Binance token, all 10 top cryptocurrencies. Whatever happens there affects the EC10. This is just me summarizing it for now, okay? This one, hey, it can perform. Hey, it can make you feel, you know, like, gosh, my portfolio is doing really well. And then it goes down, and then you're like, okay, should I sell now? Should I get out now? Should I? You know, it's gone past 100% profit for me. And right now, it's like at 11. And then when it dropped, I put more money in, and it's just dropping further. And now I don't have any more money to put in. So First Rand, that falls under like FNB Bank and all of that. That's also like a financial institution, been doing well. The JSE also does well sometimes like right now, it's not doing well. MTN, I think I bought MTN at the right time during COVID when like it was really low. So that's why it's making me money right now. 135% profit, right? Purple Group, every time I have extra cash, I put it into Purple Group because I see Purple Group really, really doing so well in the future. This is our next Capitec. in terms of how the share price will grow. Still affordable, less than 2 rands. And if you want to get into it, this is me winking at you. Can't even wink. Renogen, another one that I spoke about. I spoke about African Rainbow Capital, Purple Group, and Renogen in one video that you can watch later. Sasol also bought it when it was really low, and it's climbing, and that's why I'm seeing like 288% profit. The Satrix MSI China ETF doing badly right now, but there were times when it did well. And there's a reason why it's doing badly right now. But later on, maybe it will go up again. But we shall wait. I'll never sell when it's a negative, not yet. But maybe I could, because it's not too much of a loss. ShopRite, the Signia 4th Industrial Revolution Global ETF, another one that is doing its own dancing, but it's coming back. Transaction Capital. This one I was also influenced by a friend and somebody following me on financial chats _Tissa that told me about this one, and I was like, I'm getting in. I got in, and we're sitting on 10% growth. It's been less than a month, and hopefully it will keep going up. And then Woolworths. So that's my EasyEquities ZAR account. That's all that's there. There are so many companies on the JSE that one can invest in. There's quite a lot. And guys, I can't be invested in all of them. I don't have all the money to be invested in all of them. Some of them, you don't really need to be invested in them. Focus on what you believe in and put more money to that. So sometimes I'm like, should I buy a new share, or should I just put more money into Purple Group? Should I buy a new share, or should I put more money into Transactional Capital, which is a new one that I'm liking so far? Should I buy another share of a different company, or should I just add more money to my crypto? So you decide, and you don't have to feel that FOMO of, oh, this company is doing well, let me also be invested in this company. It's not about the amount of companies you have in your ZAR account. It's like, focus your money where the growth is nice and gradual, and also where the growth is a little risky. Balance it out for yourself. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope that this has motivated you to start investing and actually seeing that investing has greater potential than you keeping money at the bank in a savings account. You should have that money in your bank account, in your savings account, mainly for your emergency funds, for those emergencies that will come about, right? But that extra money, get it into some shares, get it into some ETFs, start investing today. Pace yourself, do not feel under pressure, okay? And follow financial chats _Tissa, where I'll be sharing more information about investing and trying to put that education out there for you guys. So thank you, Nakensa. Goodbye. Like, subscribe, and comment.